Man, that one was frustrating. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to TTP Sports. And it's frustrating. That game, the Phillies had so many chances to put runs on the board. They failed with runners in scoring position. Aaron Nola was just not reliable today. I would say he was awful tonight. I don't care if the umpire missed some calls. Aaron Nola just wasn't sharp. He was not reliable at all. First 2 innings for Aaron Nola went pretty smoothly. Then for some reason the ball dropped. His pitch count was rising. As soon as he got to that bottom of the order of the Yankees, guys who are not typically in their lineup, he falters. It's ridiculous at this point because it's hard to see because now you can't rely on Aaron Nola. It's a coin flip of what kind of game he is going to give you. And over his last 11-12 starts, he has over a 6 ERA. That's not even second starter quality. That might not even be third starter quality at this point with the way he's pitching. It's that bad. He hasn't been Aaron Nola, and I don't know what the reason is. I don't know what's off. I don't know if it's his mechanics. I don't know if it's confidence. I have no idea what it is. But I know what it is right now. He's not pitching good, and he sucks right now. And he needs to find a way to get the hell out of it. Because if this team is trying to compete for the division, you need everyone to step up in that pitching staff. Zach Wheeler has been giving it to you the entire season. Zach Eflin, yeah, he's been up and down, but I would say he's been more consistent than Aaron Nola. Your fourth and fifth starters, it's a flip of a coin with those guys, with Vince Velasquez, and now apparently Matt Moore is your fifth starter again. And then now Aaron Nola, you can't even rely on him. Basically, the Phillies have one pitcher in this rotation that they can rely on so far. You can only rely on Zach Wheeler. Zach Eflin, like I said, he's been inconsistent, more consistent than Aaron Nola, but still, the past couple of starts for him, you haven't been able to rely on him. And now he's injured for a little bit. So he's not going to be on the mound for a little bit. Aaron Nola, his past 11-12 starts, you have not been able to rely on him. He has an above 6 ERA. Vince Velasquez, flip of the coin. Matt Moore, he sucks. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous at this point on how much you can't rely on the pitching. But also, the offense. The offense today was just bad. The offense had so many chances to score runners in scoring position. Way too many chances and way too many falters. They were 2 for 7 runners in scoring position, and they had left 11 runners on base. They had chances in that 7th inning. They had chances in the 8th inning. They had bases loaded in the 7th inning. You had a couple of runners on in the 8th inning, and you couldn't do anything. You just couldn't do anything. You got to score. Your offense has to wake up. When your pitching is not the best, your offense has to provide something. And it sucks, too, because you lose this first game of this 2-game set, and tomorrow you're going to have a bullpen game. Yeah, the offense is really going to have to do something tomorrow. I have no idea who Joe Girardi is going to be starting on the mound. Ugh, but I'm not ready for a bullpen game. I'm not excited for that. That's going to be a shit show. It's going to be bad. A bullpen game. Unbelievable. And yeah, it does suck because the reason because of that is because of Zach Eflin being injured. And you have no one to call up so far. And maybe Bailey Falter was supposed to start that game, but the Phillies' COVID situation is already embarrassing as it is, and I really don't want to get into that topic. But still, a bullpen game. Really not excited for that. Really, really not. But the Phillies, they get on the run. They get on the board first in this ball game. Rhys Hoskins, opposite field shot. Phillies go up 1-0. But then the Yankees respond. This is when Aaron Nola starts to falter a little bit. Go into that 3rd inning for the New York Yankees. And for some reason, you got Greg Allen hitting a triple to right field, the bottom of the order. Then you got Florial grounding out to score Allen to tie the ball game up. But then the Phillies respond right back. Rhys Hoskins gets on base. Ronald Torreyes barely misses a home run, but he gets a double, and it scores Rhys Hoskins thanks to a walk by the starting pitcher for the Yankees. But then the Yankees eventually respond in the bottom of the 5th inning because they get a couple of base runners on. Once again, it's Allen in the bottom of the order, getting to Aaron Nola. And then for some reason, I have no idea why, Didi Gregorius, I just don't know this. I don't know this play. You got Tyler Wade grounding out to Didi Gregorius. You had a runner on third base. And I just don't understand this play. I don't. Why you... This play is just the epitome of the Phillies defense. I understand you're trying to throw to third to maybe catch the guy off. You probably weren't going to get him, and you completely missed the throw. As much as I love Didi Gregorius, his defense has been terrible this year. His defense has cost his team so many runs. Also, I know Alec Boehm's defense has been terrible too. The entire team's defense has been terrible. But defense is also one of those problems. Well, Didi's defense is also one of those problems. I'm scrambling my goddamn words, for Christ's sake. That's how frustrated I am. It was a terrible play. And the Yankees tie the ball game up at 2. And then not so later, out of all the goddamn people in the lineup, one of their more worst hitters in the lineup, Brett Gardner, hit the solo shot off of Aaron Nola. Makes it a 3-2 ball game. And I know some people want to say, oh, it's only because of Yankee Stadium that ball went out. No other ballpark in Major League Baseball that ball would have gone out in. Stop it. Just stop it. Don't allow the home run. Don't allow the bottom of the lineup to get on base. Don't make defensive mistakes. Don't allow a home run to goddamn Brett Gardner. Aaron Nola, you got to be better. Didi, you got to be better. Simple as that. Stop saying, oh, because the ballpark, if it wasn't for Yankee Stadium, that home run wouldn't have been a home run. Stop it. It was a home run. Pitcher has to be better. Your defense has to be better. It's as simple as that. Blaming the ballpark, for Christ's sakes. And then bottom 6th inning, for some reason, I understand why you bring Aaron Nola back out there because you have a bullpen game tomorrow. But Aaron Nola comes back out, and Gary Sanchez hits a home run 50 million feet into the stands. Makes it a 4-2 ball game. And then Kinsler eventually comes in for the bottom of the 7th inning. He allows a wall scraper to Giancarlo Stanton. Top 8. Phillies got a couple of base runners on, but actually, top 7. That base is loaded. Rhys Hoskins, Didi Gregorius. I forgot to bring this up. Rhys Hoskins battles, strikes out. Maybe he took a pitch that was too close. Could have also been a ball as well. Didi Gregorius, terrible at bat, strikes out. And you ruin that entire chance with the bases loaded. Yankees tacked on the run with the Stanton bomb. You go top 8. You get a run home. Gene Segura makes it a 5-3 ball game. Then you got a couple of base runners on for JT Realmuto. First pitch swinging, he grounds into a double play. You ruin another opportunity there. Then you go bottom of the 8th. Florial off of De Los Santos hits his first Major League home run, and that makes it a 6-3 Yankees lead. Andrew McCutchen, maybe too little too late in the top of the 9th inning. He hits a bomb of his own to make it a 6-4 ball game. And that's how your ball game ends. Go to the box score. Pitchers. Aaron Nola, not good tonight. 5 in the 3rd innings, 7 hits allowed, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, and 2 home runs allowed. Alvarado, he got into a little bit of a jam, but he got out of that in the 6th inning. He went 2/3 of that inning, only walked 2, but managed to get out of that on a double play. Kinsler came in for the 7th. He pitched that inning, allowed 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and the home run allowed to Stanton. De Los Santos comes in for the bottom of the 8th. He pitched that full inning, only allowed a hit, and that was the home run. So, not the best pitching tonight, but the offense definitely wasn't as reliable either. Gene Segura, 1 for 4. JT Realmuto, 1 for 4. Bryce Harper, 2 for 4. Andrew McCutchen, 1 for 4. Rhys Hoskins, 1 for 3. Didi Gregorius, terrible night at the plate, 0 for 5. Brad Miller in the DH spot, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Ronald Torreyes, 2 for 3. Travis Jankowski, 0 for 2, and then Luke Williams came in as a defensive replacement. He went 1 for 2. And earlier, like I said, 2 for 7 with runners in scoring position and 7 players left on base. Not good enough. You were not scoring with runners in scoring position when you had all of those opportunities. Your pitching wasn't good either. You wasted a game with all those runners that you had. With all those chances that you had, you wasted a game. And it stings even more because you have a bullpen game tomorrow. That's why this stings even more. And it also stings too because the Mets lost to the Reds today. And if you won this ball game, you probably could have been a game and a half behind them. So you missed opportunities everywhere today. You missed it on the offensive chances that you had. Your pitching wasn't that good, and you lost an opportunity with the Mets losing. So there you go. So if you look at the standings after tonight's ball game, Phillies, they are still in second place. They are a game above 500. They are 47 and 46, 2.5 games behind the New York Mets. Mets, they're in first place, of course. They're 49 and 43. The Atlanta Braves, they're 46 and 47. They are a game behind the Phillies, 3.5 behind the Mets. Washington Nationals, they are 45 and 49. They are 5 games behind the Mets and 2.5 games behind the Phillies. If you look at the rest of the upcoming games, tomorrow. You got a 7:05 start to finish off this short series. You don't know who's going on the mound for the Phillies tomorrow. It's a bullpen game. That's basically all you need to know. And then you have the tough schedule with the 4-game series with the Braves and the Nationals coming up as well. That's why these wins are crucial. That's why these series coming up are crucial. You got to win ball games. Your pitching has to be good. Your offense needs to score when it get the opportunities. You didn't do it tonight. You didn't. You got to be better. You have to be better. It's simple as that. I think that's it. I'm speechless. I feel speechless because I felt like this game was such an opportunity wasted. Because you had all those chances with runners in scoring position. Aaron Nola just wasn't good. And it feels like you just can't rely on him right now. Because you don't know how he's going to go out there. You don't know which Aaron Nola you're getting. And I hate saying that. Right now you don't know. Right now you're basically getting an Aaron Nola who falters getting deeper into the ball game. And Ricky Pitalico said that on post-game too. It feels like he's a different pitcher every single inning. One inning he can be really good. One inning he could be really bad and the pitch count rises up. That's what happened when he got to the bottom of the order for the Yankees tonight. For some reason, he just couldn't get those guys out. I don't understand. I don't. And you allowing a home run to Brett Gardner. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm not saying Brett Gardner's a bad player, but the guy's hitting under 200. And he barely has any home runs this season. And this is his second home run off the Phillies this year. For some reason, I had a feeling he was going to go deep tonight just because it's Brett Gardner versus the Phillies. He's also one of those Phillies killers. Opportunity wasted. Really wasted. And it's frustrating. It really is. It is. Like, I know I've said many times I don't want to get my hopes up, but this was definitely a game where you could have won and you kind of shot yourself in the foot. Yeah. I think I've said all I've had to say because that's how frustrating it is. So, who knows what to expect with the bullpen game tomorrow? Offense, you better score. You better score all the runs possible. You better. A sweep in this 2-game set would be unacceptable, in my opinion. It would be. It definitely would be. So, that's going to do it for this video, everyone. What are your thoughts on this game? Your thoughts on Aaron Nola, the offense, everything? I want to hear your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to drop a like on this video as well. Don't forget to check out the Painted Lines. Their links are down in the description below. Don't forget to check out the links to BrodesMedia, the Flyer.pod merchandise website, and also Flyers Nitty Gritty. All of that stuff is down in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, everyone. And I will see you next time.